Welcome to today's live art show. I'll be revealing 4 very special works today, along with one special pre-order item, and it's exclusively just for you. So, along with each piece, I'm going to give you some of the stories behind them and a little bit of information that I most likely won't be revealing to anyone else in any other place. So, since each one of these editions, each one of them is one copy of it. These are all the exhibited editions that were exhibited last month in the Daytona City Art Gallery. And each one, once it's sold, it's gone. At this point, I don't have any prints of these. I don't know if I'm actually going to do prints or not. So if you are interested in any of them, now's the time to get it. Each one is discounted. If you use the link in my Instagram bio, it'll take you to the page where you can purchase it. The purchase item is already priced at 20% off. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, actually, before I get started, real quick, do anyone have any questions? Anything that's on their mind before we get started? Cool, okay. So let's get started with the first piece. So the first piece is called Sinner Man. It's based on the Nina Simone song of the same name. Each of these pieces are from my If We Were a Love Song collection. And this is what I call the Overture edition of that. So these are the first 4 pieces that will give you an indication of what the next 4 parts or movements of the collection will look like. So Sinner Man is representative of the Winter collection, and not just because of I'd say winter colors of it, but with Sinner Man, it evoked in me emotions of, looking internally, figuring out how to empower yourself. The image that I created for me is almost that, the guy is a bit, I don't know, he's a little afraid of the girl. And not just because, she might just be a little bit evil. You don't see too many women with yellow eyes. But, who's to say? So, for this piece, I came up with the idea of using this one for winter, using it as looking internally. So the winter collection will follow suit with that. And actually, here are the dolls that were used in this piece. So this one, I swear, every time I look at her, she just makes me think of the 60s. And I just want to put her behind a mic and have her do a poem. And, of course, the male doll who everyone always recognizes as looking like an actor. And I don't know, if you're familiar with Anthony Mackie, I was able to purchase his head separately and match him to a body. And here he is, appearing in Sinner Man. Moving on to the next piece, we have 7 Rings. And she is representative of spring. And for me, the song 7 Rings, which the title is based on, is about empowering yourself and how you present yourself to the world. And so here she is in a formal ball gown, presenting herself to the world as someone very sophisticated and very much in tune with her power. Like all the other pieces, this one is on canvas. Each one comes ready to hang. Just be sure after purchasing that you do use gloves when hanging the art, because anytime you touch it, you're releasing oils from your hand onto the canvas, or even whether it's canvas, photographic paper, metal, wood, whatever. Any piece of artwork that you use, that you touch with your bare hands, will put oils from your hand onto the piece. And so here is the doll that was shown in this one. So in this case, you'll notice she's no longer in the ball gown, and you can thank the fires for that. So we were close enough to the fires that we had to prepare ourselves to potentially evacuate the house. And after some deliberation, I decided to pack up all the dolls. And because this dress is just, well, it's magnificent and poofy, I couldn't figure out a way to pack her in the dress nicely. So I put her in some scrubs and packed her up. And since we're no longer under threat of having to evacuate the house, just haven't changed her back into anything. Haven't changed her back into that. Next up is the Summer of '69. And this piece is representative of what will be the summer collection. This one is, for me, representative of my first love, which is music. Guitar is the very first thing in my life that gave me purpose. It's the first thing that really, it was the thing that started me in an artistic direction. And so this pays homage to that. And the Summer of '69 is like kind of a nostalgic looking back on life and what could have been. And so I pulled that into this image, and next to it, here's the guy that's shown in that image. So the guitar is actually still packed away, but it is actually a toy 6-string guitar with its legitimate 6 strings. Can't actually play it, but it's fit to scale with this guy here. So for this piece, the Metro, that piece of music always made me think, I mean, actually I actually made this image first. And after seeing it, the bright neon colors, the fact that she's looking at us, at the audience, and the guy's looking away, the Metro is the first song that came to mind. And the way that she's talking about, losing love and reflecting on that while riding on the Metro, and how, for me, it just felt like she's paying attention to that guy who's off looking in other directions. He's not even aware of her existence. This image really just brought that out for me. So this one is representative of the spring season, fall. Yeah, after summer comes fall, duh. So this one's representative of fall for me, or the autumn season. And not so much because of the colors that are involved, but more about the emotions, more about kind of shedding pieces of ourselves that no longer serve us. And next to that are the him and her that appeared in the Metro. So don't forget, if you're interested in purchasing any of these pieces, you can do so at the 20% discount that I've made special for this live event. By clicking on the link in my bio, it'll take you directly to the page. All of these are one-offs. I've not created prints for these. I'm not sure if I'm going to create prints for these or not. But in any case, if you go to the page, you just click one button, takes you to the cart. The discount is already put in, and you're ready to go. And the very last thing we have today is the Folklore 2021 calendar. So I'm currently taking pre-orders for this. I'm going to actually be putting in the order for this over the weekend. And this one is only $24.98. It's a discount after the second week in November. It's going up to $29. And this one has 12 months of my toy art, toy fine art. And 8 of the images that will be making up the If We Were a Love Song collection are in here. So for how big the pieces are, is there a particular piece that you're interested in, or just in general? Actually, let me look that up. So these first pieces are actually I made these ones purposely smaller than a lot of the pieces I make. And so I'm going to go to the page and look that up for you. So for Centerman, that one is 9.5 inches by 9.5 inches. For 7 rings, that one is 9.25 inches by 19.5 inches. Summer of 69 is 14 inches by 10 inches. And the Metro is 10.75 inches by 8 inches. So, and the calendar is 8.5 by 11 until, well, it's 8.5 by 17 when it's unfolded. So each of these are good for putting in areas where you just need an accent and a good splash of color. So again, this was Centerman, and this one is 7 rings. The Summer of 69, and the Metro. So each of these, the deal will be live through Sunday. It'll be coming down early Monday. And if you have any questions, feel free, shoot me a DM. Or just shoot me a DM through Instagram, and I'm more than happy to help you out. And if you have questions, or actually if you're interested in a commission, I'm doing just a few commissions before Christmas. Actually, at this point, I would actually probably only do 1 or 2 commissions before Christmas. I'm knocking out 1 currently. So if you're inspired by the doll art and you have someone in your life that you would like to gift something special, how that would work is, just DM me, and then we'll talk about what it is you would like, and we can figure out how to do the image and decide on what kind of medium you would like to have it printed on. The one that I'm working on now is that person wants it on canvas, and he's going to be gifting that to a friend. That one is related to that friend had lost someone special to them. So that commission consists of me creating something that goes back, that reminds her of that friend and also of the country she was born in. So I'm pretty flexible about that. There are a lot of different ways we can incorporate the dolls into a variety of formats and a variety of moods. So that concludes our live art show for today. So one last time, this one is Centerman. This is 7 rings. Summer of '69, and the Metro. And if you're interested in any of these pieces, if you use the link that's in my bio on Instagram, it'll take you directly to the page where you can see which fine art piece you like. You can purchase it if you want, and the price is already set at a 20% discount. Real easy to check out and go on your way. Each of these pieces are one-offs. I'm not selling prints of any of these. Currently, don't have plans to sell prints of any of these. And if you have any questions or are interested in investigating, what we might be able to do together and as a commission piece, feel free to DM me. Okay, well, again, this will be all live through Sunday night. I'll be taking it down early Monday morning, and I want to thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of the evening. All right, bye.